Hello everyone, I'm D.
I'm Jay.
And I'm R.
And together we are DJR Union. We're going to be jumping into the purple Demon Slayer set. So here we got Muzan Kibutsuji. 1 energy, 1 action. He's just the first of many Muzans that we're going to see. So, when he's played, you get to look at the top 5 cards of your deck to reveal a lower ranked demon affinity card among them and add it to your hand. Then you place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order, and if you add a card to your hand, place one from your hand into the sideline.
I feel like that's going to be beneficial. You know, with him being purple, we want to sacrifice is the pattern I've seen.
Purple does like putting stuff in the sideline and capitalizing off of it. And Muzan has a tendency to kill those who are worthless to him. Plus,
I'm just going to say this right now. This makes this card insane. Oh. That one ability, if you add a card to hand, you can place one card from your hand into the sideline, is insane. The reason why this makes this card insane is this.
The next card?
4 energy, 1 action, Muzan Kibutsuji, 5,000 BP, 2 energy generation. He has impact 2, damage 2, and he can't be played onto the front line or moved to the front line unless you have 20 or more cards in your sideline. So that ability to place a card from your hand into the sideline if you add a card to your hand kind of helps this Muzan come out a lot quicker.
Oh, so he's going into overtime now.
No.
Worse.
He has a pile of bodies and he's going to throw them at you.
He's going to throw them at me. That's kind of scary.
Muzan is essentially a really strong deck because, or what I'm seeing is it's going to be a strong deck because of the ability of him having impact and damage 2, meaning that even if they block his attacks, he's still doing 2 damage no matter what. It's pretty much just up to them on whether or not they want to lose a limb at the same time. And him not being able to be played until you have 20 or more cards in your sideline is really good for a different reason. Let's say you have 4 of these things on your energy line before you even get 20 cards in your sideline. With the fact that you build up to that, once you get to that final turn of having 20 cards in your sideline, you move all 4 of them up, you're attacking for 8 damage, no matter what. So your enemy better hope that you hit like a special or a final, because they're losing their entire life when all 4 of the Muzan swing.
That is terrifying.
That if they hadn't wasted all their specials and finals to begin with.
That is terrifying.
Next up, Muzan Kibutsuji in his Geisha form. That's right, this card is also treated as Muzan Kibutsuji. On your main phase, once per turn, you can kill a character on your field, sideline builder, place the top card of your deck into the sideline, that's 2 cards in your sideline off of 1 ability, and if you do, this card gets 1k BP till the end of turn.
And a buff, alright.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be spamming the freak out of this card the moment I drop one on the field. Like, drop her on the field, then once per turn, sideline a character on my field, and then place the top card on my deck to the sideline. Bro, two cards on the sideline per turn. Bro, I'm already getting the engine started.
Already. And you buff.
And I buff too? And it's the color trigger? What's that color trigger do?
Play a purple card with 2 or less energy and 1 AP from your sideline set to active on the front line.
So just in case, I can recycle.
It kind of hurts your deck, but at the same time, it doesn't, because there's something I'll get into in just a second. Muzan in his boy form. Also treated as Muzan, obviously. On your main phase, he is your tap, generate an extra energy, and then he dies at the end of main phase.
Oh, okay, pretty basic. But see, at this point, you want to justify killing him because you're just going to feel the sideline.
Yep.
This is the guy Muzan. Tsukihiko form. Pretty much, if he's active, he gets that extra energy generation.
Oh, look at this fake smile, that extra fake, super fake smile.
Immaculate hat.
Kyogai, 3 energy, 1 action.
We're just gonna move past that?
This guy's racist.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
against yellow and red.
Makes sense.
True.
Susumaru has nullify impact, 0 energy, 1 action.
Nice fodder.
Nice
Build
fodder.
your sideline while nullifying impact.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a good character in the show too. Too bad we didn't get to see more of her.
Yeah, because she's fodder.
Next up, you got Tioni. When he is sidelined, choose one of these cards. You get to choose 1 character on your field and move it to the other line. Or you can choose 1 character on both your front and energy line and swap them.
So many boogie woogies.
Well, boogie woogies everywhere. And this is probably one of the better ones because it's zero energy. So on turn 1, you bring out some boogie woogie, and then it's like, oh, if it's killed or if I block with it, I just move another card to the front line, or just swap some cards around. Yeah. This guy is definitely gonna be run four of in all the purple decks because it's like that's just so powerful, and it's up to 1. I can choose.
Yeah, you don't even have to.
So, my thought process of why it's really good is, let's say you're still early game, not even early game, let's say you're late game and for some reason your energy just isn't it, so you have to play stuff in your energy line to build up your energy to play your bigger cards. But you have this guy on the field. You kill him off, so you automatically get the trigger to move your energy cards to the front line, you're not even having to waste your time on the movement phase, because now you got to play your cards for the energy that you needed, and then get to move them up with this card being sidelined. Then you also build your sideline as well, and hey, what if he's your 20th card? Now you get to use this ability to move that Muzan to the front line.
That is so good. Nice synergy.
Nakime, this is your bounce 1 and generate 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, pretty fitting with what she does and what her ability is.
Yeah, she's literally just a support that literally bounces people all over the place. Yahaba, 2 energy, 1 action. On the main phase, switch him to resting. Place 1 card from hand to sideline.
Nice.
Choose one of the following. Choose a character on your field and move it to the other line, or choose a character on both your front and energy line and swap them. Again, another support for switching things around and making things move in the way he wants, which, I mean, with his arrows, he can make anything move the way he wants.
Yo, this Muzan's deck
This deck is
about to hit different.
popping off already.
I kind of want to play this deck
Well,
now.
it's too bad.
It's too bad he did call dibs.
Huh?
Yeah, remember you said you wanted to build the Daki decks. I said, okay, I'll build Muzan.
Hey, doesn't mean I can't play it.
Yes, it does.
I refuse.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it to you.
Ever.
Ever.
Nah, I'm taking that jump. Oh, actually, you can. You can take because you get Emu in it.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to play Imu in it,
No,
but I'm going
but-
to. I'm going to.
Yeah, you can play
Because
Emu.
Enmu's really good. So, 2 energy, 1 action, Enmu. When played, if a character dies this turn, you get to draw a card. Pretty good, because if it's in a Muzan deck, which, spoiler, Enmu is going in Muzan's deck. If a character dies, which will be happening in Muzan, you get to draw a card, which is good. Now let's talk about his raid.
Bro, Emu be worshipping Muzan.
Enmu's raid. If you have 15 or more cards in your sideline, which, if you're playing Muzan, you're getting cards in your sideline, it gets 500 BP, putting it at 4,500, which is a good baseline for a raid. And then when played, you get to draw 2 cards, place 1 from your hand to the sideline, draw cards, put stuff in the sideline. It's really good.
2 cards.
Pretty
Really
good. Pretty good for a rare raid. It's kind of broken.
Next up, we're getting into the lowers. Lower 3, win sideline, draw card.
Oh my god, this
Bro,
deck.
Lower 4, win sideline, draw card.
Oh my god.
Disrespectful.
Remember
bro.
when I said that color trigger might actually come in handy? Lower 4 and lower 3, you replay them, you get to draw more cards when they die again. Lower 2, when it dies, if it's your turn, you get to choose 1 character on your opponent's front line to lose 2k BP till end of turn.
2K?
Yeah,
2K.
2k.
Nice.
Really good. Lower 6, when it dies, draw a card, then place 1 from hand to sideline.
Oh no, my gosh. This sideline support.
Bro.
Rui, when played, my boy, I love him so much. He's my favorite demon. When played, if a character has been sidelined this turn, choose a character on your opponent's front line to lose 1500 BP till end of turn.
Nice Debo.
Yeah, and it generates 2 energy too.
Yeah, that 2 energy generation is going to come in some serious handy when you're killing a lot of cards on your field. Akaza, 5 energy, 1 action, has impact. That's it.
No, he's just straight hands, so it's understandable.
Makes sense.
He
It
just
really
4K
does make
BP.
sense. As for what deck he goes in, I'm still not certain 100%. I'm still figuring it out. But I feel like you could do something separate with him if you wanted to. Akaza, 6 energy, 2 action. You play him to
There we
active,
go.
and then when you play him, you can place 2 cards from your hand to the sideline, and if you do... Oh, Muzan. And if you do, this character gains Snipe and Impact 1.
Yeah,
Now,
instant moves on.
here's the
deck.
thing. I don't want to put him in Muzan because he's an upper rank, and, you know, Muzan likes to operate with the lower ranks because of the search card with lower ranks. But at the same time, I feel like this Akaza can come in handy because you place 2 cards from your hand to the sideline to give him Snipe and Impact, therefore making him a watered-down version, a Wish.com version of Kurapika.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Akaza is pretty good. I think it's just gonna be one of those cases like with Purple Bleach. You're gonna have a couple of variants you can go where it's like Ichigo Byakuya, Ichigo Renchi, Renchi Byakuya, Byakuya Rukia, and so forth and so forth. I think it's just depending on what you're feeling, but I think Akaza is gonna be going great with Muzan just on the fact that just placing 2 cards on the sideline on that alone, and it comes in active. This is a card that justifies it being 2 AP.
No, literally, it benefits Muzan, benefits himself, and you can straight hands as soon as you play him.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's a powerful card.
Next, we get over to the second archetype of the deck, which is focused around Daki and Gyutaro. So here we have
Daki.
Gyutaro right here. 0 energy, 1 action. You can pay an action point once per turn to draw a card.
I'm frame 1 putting 4 of him.
I mean, I hope so. He's a 0
He's
cost.
0 cost.
I
You
don't care.
you gotta have 4 of
Hey,
him
some
in.
people like putting 3 and 2 on
Hey,
some
if you have
characters.
if you have
Yeah, that's
a
true.
horrible starting hand and you use your action point to draw and it still sucks, you got this dude.
Yeah, you do
Bro,
got backup.
Bro, he is the reason to keep hands where it's all gas and just him.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll test it out. We'll test it out.
Yep.
Next up, Gyutaro, 3 energy, 1 action, generates 2 energy, and if Daki is on your field, you get to draw a card, then place one from hand to sideline.
Okay.
That's really good. Plus he generates 2 energy too. Oh heck yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You take those.
Gyutaro, and this is going to be his raid. He has a rare raid. 4 energy, 1 action. Pretty much once per turn when he attacks and wins a battle, you switch him to active.
Oh.
Double
Broken.
attack if
When
you win?
attacking, if Daki is on your field, draw a card.
Broken.
Yo.
Broken for a raid. For a raid, broken.
My thought process with this is that this card would be even stronger if he had a way to force a block. If he had some way to force your opponent to block, he would be even stronger because then every turn you're drawing 2 cards off of the when attacking. If Daki's on the field, draw a card. Because he attacks, he kills something, then switch him to active, attack again, and you get the 2 card draws off each attack. It's really good, but he would need a way to force a block in order for it to get its true full power out. Or, who knows? Who knows? Maybe somehow your opponent will think, dang, I actually have to block this attack, and will block it and not realize what they've done.
Yeah.
I think this card is like sure, giving it like the ability to like force a block would definitely push this card over the edge. That point, it's like this is gonna be like SR at this point. But even as a rare, this is pretty powerful because now you're putting your opponent in a pick and choose situation. It's like, hey, do I want to give my? Because first off and foremost, it's like swinging with damage too. It's pretty much like swinging with damage too because he's going to attack again if you choose to block him. And at that point, now you gotta choose. Now you gotta either block the attack again, or you just wasted your block on this card versus just letting the attack go through.
Yep.
So now, like I said, you're putting your character in a pick and choose situation, and then on top of that, if you're flooding your board with more characters or with two of him, on top of that, that's more pressure on your opponent. Your opponent is going to be making misplays left and right if they don't know how to maneuver through this.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
and you're drawing cards if you have Daki.
Exactly. So this card is super powerful. It's going to draw your opponent off their game of line.
Next up, 4 energy, 2 action Gyutaro.
Alright.
When he's played, if he's on the front line, choose up to one character with 3 or less BP on your opponent's front line and kill it. When sidelined, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Daki card among them, add it to your hand, place the rest on the bottom, and then if you have the card to hand, place 1 card from your hand to sideline.
All right, not a bad card. I would say okay card. OMG, why are they making these 2 AP card color triggers, bro? Please stop, man. Please stop. I mean, like I said, he's a decent card. You know, he comes out on the field, he's able to kill a faller character or kill a low level character, which is pretty nice. And then, of course, when he's sidelined, I get to look at the top 3 cards, build a Daki card, add it to my hand. Like, if I am running, he's a color trigger, so I'm gonna have to run him as a 2 to a 4 of anyway, just to get that benefit off it. Please let there be a color trigger for Daki. I'm praying, I'm hoping. If not, then we gotta do what we do. But he's an okay card. I wish he could have done a little bit more, for the cost, but bro, they need to chill with making these 2 AP cards with color triggers.
Next up, Daki. 1 energy, 1 action. When she dies, look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Gyutaro card among them, add it to your hand, and then place the rest on the bottom of the deck, and if you had a card in hand, place it in the sideline.
That's pretty good. Because like I said, it's like, oh, you want to attack? All right, I'm going to block with her.
3 energy, 2 action, Daki. When played, and when sidelined, play up to 1 Gyutaro card with 3 or less energy and 1 AP from sideline set to active onto the front line.
Ooh,
See,
okay.
This what we need. 2
That-
AP with purpose.
That I will take for 2 AP.
Yeah, because like I
Because
said,
twice.
It's pretty
twice.
good. Yeah, it triggers more than once, which is really good. And the fact that you get to just play that Gyutaro 3 or less, specifically the 3 energy one that generates 2 energy, that when Daki is out, you know, he gets that good buff. That good suck buff.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Yeah, you get to draw a card and place one from hand to sideline.
Yeah, that good buff.
So you get to do that active. That's a 3K that can swing right away.
So like literally what I'm seeing right now is that the Daki and Gyutaro is basically you're just cycling. You're really just cycling between your sideline and your field and everything, and you're just doing it so effectively. Like it's not even funny. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing with their play with each other. And like I said, if you want to sprinkle in some Muson on top of that, just like it's like going late game and you really have cards on your sideline. All right, bet. You're not helping me renew, reuse, recycle. All right, bet. Here's Muson. He's gonna punish you.
Impact 2, damage 2.
Exactly.
What you gonna do?
Next up, we have her raid. 3 energy, 1 action Daki. She's going to be your raid character. During your turn, if Gyutaro is on the field, she gets 500 BP, which puts her at 4K, similar to how Nezuko has it. And then if she dies, if Gyutaro is on the field, you can place a card from your hand to the sideline. If you do play this card set to resting onto your front line.
Whoa, revive.
So pretty much, it's really good because, you know, obviously she gets a 4K BP, which it's really good, really standard for a raid. And for a 3 energy raid, I think 4K BP is really strong. So that's why you really want to pair her with Gyutaro. And the best part is that when she does die, as long as that Gyutaro is on the field, as long as she's at that 4K, which you want to have, and it feels like with this deck, it's going to be just Daki and Gyutaro against the world, you pretty much get to play her again back onto the field. She won't be rated again, so she'll lose this ability. She'll just be a 3,500 character on the field, but she's still going to be a character on the field. You won't completely lose her because after she dies, Gyutaro's still there to protect her and bring her back. Warabi Hime, pretty much Daki's disguise. It's also treated as Daki.
You know, fodder to build up.
Raid fodder.
Now we're going to the sites/event cards. Here we go. We got Kyogoku House. On the main phase, switch it to resting, sideline the card, add up to 1 Gyutaro or Daki from your sideline to your hand.
Nice.
Not bad. Pretty cheap side card. It's just like say, hey, I need to add this Daki or Gyuto card back to my hand. Let me go ahead and do just that.
Really good, helps you stick with the synergy of having them two pretty much available at all times. Demon Power. Muzan's insane. Choose 1 character on your field. It gains 1k BP till the end of turn. Add an additional 1k for each character that was killed this turn.
What?
And if this character has 5k or more BP, it gets impact +1.
Oh my god, what?
That ain't even fair.
No, bro, what?
For only 2 energy, that ain't even fair.
So think about it this way. If you have a 4k character and you didn't sideline anything on the field, it gets 1k BP, automatically gets impact +1. Because as long as it's at 5k or more BP, it gets the impact. So if it's at 4k, you give it the 1k, it automatically gets impact. Same thing with 5k. At 3k, you just have to kill 1 extra character. At 2k, you just have to kill 2 extra characters. And at 1k, you'd have to kill 3 extra characters in order to get it at the impact level.
And you know what I'm also seeing, which could be the case? It doesn't state that. It just has to be on your opponent's turn.
Yes.
So I can be like, oh, I'm going to play this kill spell, kill your character. Then I'm going to activate some spells, some abilities on my side, get 1 or 2 of my characters. Boom, that's 3k BP. I'm buffing up.
Yo,
Yep.
I didn't even notice that. That's insane.
Plus, it's a buff trigger too.
That's insane.
Mhm.
4 of them.
4 of them, easily.
Next up, lower your heads and crouch down. Prostrate yourselves. That's right, with this card, my fault, you get to kill 1 character on your field. Love it. If you do, you get to choose 1 character on your opponent's front line and kill it. Love it. Then you get to draw a card.
Oh my gosh, so much.
So not only are you feeding Muzan, not only are you killing something on your opponent's field, but you also get to draw a card.
That's so good.
Purge.
Oh my.
Kill 1 character on your field. If you do, choose 1 AP card, switch to active, and then draw 2 cards.
Oh, what?
What the Cinnamon Toast Malevolent?
You pretty much play this for free. You get to kill 1 card on the field to feed Muzan, and you get to
Yep.
draw 2 cards.
Bro, I'm playing an 8 of.
8 of them?
I wish I
If
could.
we
bro.
could.
What's stopping me?
The rules?
So that still ain't stopping me. What's stopping me from physically taking this card and putting it in my deck? They ain't gonna know I have 8.
That's how you get
Triggers 5 in life.
Yo, facts. Hey, wait a minute.
Shut up! Shut up! We're always going to be together. I'm never going to leave you. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Gyutaro and up to 1 Daki card among them, add them to your hand, place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order.
Very nice.
So no need to sideline with this, you pretty much get to add a Daki and a Gyutaro, love it.
That's pretty good. I just want to confirm. Do I have to pick a Gyutaro and a Daki, or I can just say if
Up
there's
to.
Up to. Okay.
Up to 1 Gyutaro and up to 1 Daki. So you
Okay.
can add both. You can add only one.
Or none.
Yeah, or none.
So I can add 2, but they have to be a Daki and a Gyutaro. It can't be a Gyutaro and a Gyutaro.
It has to be up to 1 Gyutaro and up to 1 Daki.
Oh, okay, I got you. Just wanted to make sure, but still pretty good. Plus, I'm looking 7 cards deep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking 7 cards deep.
Yeah.
With no drawback.
Yeah, you're just specified slotting it.
Oh,
Literally.
oh, yeah. We're cycling like crazy. Yeah.
And with the fact that there's, in my opinion, a lot more Gyutaros and Dakis that you'll play versus specified slot guards, you're definitely going to be hitting Gyutaro and Daki off of every single one of these you use.
Yep.
Oh yeah, facts.
If not both, at least one. So you're obviously getting more benefit off of it compared to specified slot.
Yo, purple Demon Slayer about to be on some different level.
Flying Blood Sickles, 4 energy, 1 action. Choose a character with 3 care less on your opponent's frontline. Kill it. If Gyutaro's on the field, 5 care less instead.
You know your basic kill card. You know you love to see it.
I like killing things.
Yeah, same.
I think that's it for purple. No, we have Muzan's Blood. Stand up 2 AP.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, basic. You know you gotta play it. You don't play it, you're trash.
Or you're sending a message.
Send him a message.
That's possible. And now that's the end of purple. So yeah, that's the end of purple.
Purple.
Thoughts? Prayers?
Broken.
Absolutely busted.
Absolutely broken. Like, yeah, busted. Cause like almost all the cards can be played with each other. You can play so many. It's literally like Purple Bleach, where it's like you can play so many variations. Okay, because the majority of them all work together.
Yeah.
It really does feel like that, yes.
So I could go pure Muzan and lower moons. I can add some upper moons with Muzan to capitalize that. I can add Akaza with like Daki and Gyutaro. It's just so many combinations and so many abilities that you have with purple Demon Slayer. There's no end. There's combos for days with the deck, and I really love it. This is right up my alley because I love graveyard decks. I love graveyard decks to death. So this is definitely something that I'm definitely gonna be diving 10 toes down into.
Yeah. Yeah, Muzan, be terrified, be scared, you're gonna die. Yeah, busted.
Yeah. In my personal opinion, again, like I said, I've gone through all the colors beforehand, like I always do. I personally, I don't know. I might say that I think purple is the strongest of them, like in like an overall setting. Like yellow does have the strong Tanjiro and Nezuko, but the fact that we have Muzan and Daki and Gyutaro and Akaza here, it just far outweighs the Hashiras that bring down yellow, in my opinion. So I really think that right now, from where we're at right now, purple is the strongest out of both purple and yellow. And we'll see just how strong they hold up when it comes to red in the next video. So yeah, with all that being said, I've been D.
I've been Jay.
And I've been R.
And we have been DJR.
Union.